All right, I think we're all good now. Hello, chat. Welcome back. Long time no see. Can you hear me? Can you hear me now? We're so back, baby. We're so back. Chat's not updating on screen. Maybe Stream Elements got confused. Ooh. What if Nightbot and Stream Elements are still stuck in the old chat? I didn't even think about that. I've never tested this before. We're in uncharted territory here. What if I, like, switch scenes? No, I think it's still confused. Yeah, because the new chat is not showing up. Okay, Nightbot's here. Nightbot's here. Haven't seen y'all in, like, years. Welcome back, chat. I'm excited. I'm probably going to be a little rusty getting back into fish tank speedrun attempts. I haven't done too much. I've done some. Wait, maybe it's because I still have the chat open. Do you think that's it? Because I still have the old chat open. Maybe not, though. Eh, maybe it'll just randomly catch the new chat eventually here. Hello again, VOD Suze. Indeed, indeed. Okay, let me open up Live Split. Wait for it. Okay, I gotta open splits for vanilla. Layout for vanilla. Fantastic. That looks good to me. Looking good. What's cooking good looking? Alright, y'all ready for some fishing? Y'all ready for some cozy fishing? Because we might not get any today. That's all. I'm just saying, we might not actually get any fishing today, depending on how the luck goes, because the luck required to even get started fishing in this speedrun is kind of crazy, because we have to... I mean, it's only a 33% chance, but it's a 33% chance that happens, like, 10 minutes into the run, so... No, we're just starting right now, appointment here. You're just getting here at the right time. Welcome on in. I'm literally booting up the game right meow. Right meow. Any cats in chat? Any kittens? Oh. Alright. Load this up. Stardew should be this scene. We got the timer there. We got everything looking good to go. Alright. Everyone here for a few hours of not picking spring onions? I believe. Exclamation point optimism, chat. Exclamation point optimism. Oh, this is weird. Hold on a second. This might throw me off. I think my new headset, being a wireless headset, has like a delay to it. Like a very slight latency that I didn't notice when playing Mystria or doing anything else, really. But I've played so much Stardew, like, I definitely notice it now. Like, it's very slightly off. We'll see. We'll see. I might have to switch to my wired headset in order to remedy that. Don't have to load into the game and shut it down. That's probably a good idea, yeah. That way we don't lose the load time on when we first load into a farm. Good shout, good shout. This is a category without animation canceling, by the way. No animation canceling for these fish tank speedruns. Okay, exit the title. Are the splits usually on the left side? I think so, right? That's because there's not really any, like, critical information that shows up in that part of the screen. Maybe I'm just, like, psyching myself out. Maybe that's not the... How do we randomize into the default farmer's outfit, by the way? I might just be psyching myself out on the audio latency. We'll see. We are very close to world record. World record is 43 minutes almost on the dot. My personal best, 43:40, 630 milliseconds. Today's the day. Today's the day, chat. This girl, she looks like a Trout. That's right, I'm starting early. I'm starting early. We're pulling out trout early. Ish. Did I submit that run? I actually haven't submitted that run yet. I've got it in my head like I want to get the world record before I submit, but that's probably a silly thing to do. Okay. We got cabins, we got no seed, we did remix bundles. Got beach farm. It's been a while. It's been a while. Let's see how well my muscle memory goes here. 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, we sleep until the 5th. That is the first thing. Boom. Not the fastest fish farm. I don't want to get... I'm the most humble streamer in the world. I'm the most humble streamer, dare I say, in the universe. In the known universe. I don't want to get too in over my head by presuming I'm going to be the fastest fish farm. Play intro for swag strats? You know what's actually a swag strat? I can tell where this energy needs to stop because there is a little icon on the side of my monitor that lines up almost exactly with where it needs to be. For it to be like the exact right amount of energy for us to chop the trees we need to then like pass out. Now that's swag. That's ingenuity right there. Okay. Here's hoping for good luck. First run of the day. I don't know how many runs we're actually going to get in here. We'll see. No coffee, unfortunately. I have done some practice offline, but in the other category, in the one that allows animation canceling. So I'm used to actually like having animation canceling for this stuff, which does make it go like notably faster for sure. But I haven't even practiced that in like recent times, so I'm probably gonna be just a little rusty on this. But honestly, the skill is of less concern to me than just the luck that you need in this run. This is a very luck-heavy run. None after this, because world record, obviously. Well, obviously. But what if I want to run another farm after this one and then get another world record right away? Back-to-back world records? Could it happen? Probably not. 1, 2... Is this going to exhaust me? Ooh. That's okay. We actually have an extra wild horseradish here. Wasn't ideal. I think I spent like an extra axe swing on the whatchamacallit. I like hit a random piece of fiber with my axe by mistake. And that cost me extra energy that I didn't intend for. I can actually take these cherry bombs, that's fine, I can sell them. I can also drop them later if I just need inventory space, but that's fine. Yeah, I really hope we actually get to like do some real fishing in these runs. Instead of just getting stuck in trying to get like the quality fish bundle. That'll happen from time to time, but here's hoping that at least live on stream here we get the luck that we need. Could you have bombed the trees? I could have, but a cherry bomb only does the same amount of damage as like one axe swing, I'm pretty sure, so wouldn't have really been worth it. We got a leek, horseradish, and daffodil. We're just missing a dandelion for the regular forage, which hopefully we'll get in Cindersap Forest later. Looks like your icon strat might be a bit low. It's worked in the past, I swear. Maybe I was a little bit off. Maybe just like a little bit off. I like to grab extra forage if it's not like too far off the beaten track. Because extra money really does help a lot in this run. You can get extra trout soup. I mean, you need to be able to buy bait, buy the fiberglass rod, potentially buy a crab pot. I mean, most of the time you're going to buy a crab pot, honestly. Welcome back, Nico. Drop them in the water. That'll speed your fishing up. The cherry bombs. A little blast fishing moment. I'm having a blast. Chat, I'm having a blast. How about you? Ooh. Skip that. I did indeed look at the scroll. I've gotten it down to a science. We don't need anchovy bait. Oyster we need, clam we need, mussel we need. We're just missing the cockle as far as forage stuff goes. Forageable crab pot fish. Beautiful. And we exhaust here. We didn't need to go back to the traveling cart for anything. Not bad, not bad. It is, like, substantially slower without animation canceling. I'm too used to animation canceling now from my practice runs. I'm feeling the difference. Really starting to believe your pup hates sleeping in his beds. I've never had luck getting my pets to, like, sleep in an actual pet bed. All the pets I've ever had, dogs or cats, they, like, we've had pet beds for them before, and they'll, like, just kind of, like, look at it. They usually don't interface with them, like, at all. No matter how hard we try, our pets are always just, like, stubborn that way. They do not like pet beds. Melba definitely does not like pet beds. Boom, boom. Do you know if you wear the thorn ring and go to the beach? Hold on a second. I'm gonna get to where I need to fish for the sunfish before I read the rest of that. Sounds like a curious tip. Thorn ring at the beach. And keep proceeding to the right. Eventually you'll pop up on Ginger Island. I can't tell. Wait. This sounds like a playground myth. Wonder if passing out is faster than starting a fishing rod with... Wait, what? Starting with a fishing rod to use at 2 energy? I think passing out is the fastest way for us to deal with that, especially because we want to use the tutorial to get the sunfish. So I don't want to use my whatchamacallit, my fishing rod any sooner than that. It was a Deltarune reference. Oh no, I'm uncultured. I haven't played Deltarune yet. I played the first chapter forever ago. I don't remember like anything about it, and now I'm like waiting for all the chapters to come out before I commit to playing them. Which hopefully won't be too much longer, honestly. Like, they're near the end of the chapters, right? Nothing there, okay. Only 2 chapters left, that's what I'm saying. That's so exciting. Okay, what do we got here? We need spring onion over wild horseradish. Praise. Pray for the spring onion, please. Onion emojis in chat. Recently I was listening to... Like, I did do a few practice speedruns on the other category. Just recently. Because I was inspired. Yo, spring onion, perfect. W, you did it, chat. I was listening to Nifsky. I had him on the background. He's been doing world record speedrun attempts for the original Super Mario Brothers recently, which is like a much more optimized speedrun than this one, I'll tell you that. And I got to be there for when he got the record. He did not get the task tie that he's going for. I think he's like 3 frames. Is it 3 frames or 2 frames off from tying the tool-assisted speedrun of Super Mario Bros., which is going to be like a legendary moment when it does happen. But I was there for the recent like world record that he got, which was super cool to be there live for one of those. I was just lurking, but highly recommend. It's a fun stream to tune into, just for like the excitement that happens anytime he gets past 4-2. Probably get Price of Perfection final chapter before chapter 7. You know, it's the different optimized when the difference between the old record and the new one is counted in frames. It's been like that for years in Super Mario Bros. Rip. No quality fish bundle. That's a reset. 9-minute reset, no big deal. We take those on the chin. You look like a Sylvia. Fastest fish. I'm committing. Fish. Sorry, Trout. Trout had no chance. Trout didn't even get out the freaking starting gate, basically. 7 cabins, separate, no seed. 3, 2, 1, go. 2 frames off task perfect is nuts. It's somewhere, but I think it's like 3 frames away from TAS. And all the frames to save for the TAS are in the final level, 8-4. Which, Nifsky has... Nifsky and there's a few other like top speedrunners for Super Mario Bros. Who are like all kind of vying to be the one to be the first to like tie the TAS. And they've all, I think, done... Like, they've done 8-4 at TAS pace many times. Like, I think on Nifsky's stream, he has, like, a counter that's, like... He's tied the TAS on 8-4, like, 400 plus times or something like that. So he can definitely do it. It's just the, you know, pressure of actually, like, doing it in a run. And it's also, like, insanely hard. like, there's... I don't even know how many frame-perfect inputs and, like, pixel-perfect maneuvers you have to do in that game. But it's a lot. I've watched a good amount of, like, Bismuth videos, Summoning Salt... all that, and I know the ins and outs of the game. It is really insane, yeah. It's extremely impressive. Highly recommend checking out some of those runs if you never have. It's going to be probably like the biggest moment in speedrunning history when someone gets the TAS tie on Super Mario Bros. Because it's such an iconic game, and it's got such like a storied speedrunning history. It's going to be so good. It's going to be so cool. And it's probably going to happen, like, this year. Like, people are putting in, like, actual attempts for it. It is not far off. Okay, I don't chop the stump on this one. Lately, I've been chopping the stump on this one and, like, leaving the stump on this one here. I just kind of, like, put on autopilot for a second there, so I didn't do that. But I think it's, like, a little faster to do it the other way. Either way, this is fine. Boom, boom. Grab that. Still missing wild horseradish. Did not get lucky to find one of those here just yet. Sprunion at the cart. I did see that. I did see that. I'll leave now to check? Yeah. I mean, you can, but you're going to miss the world record here. That's all I'm saying. Sylvia can go the distance? I certainly hope so. If I see a leak here, that's good luck. There's like no forage here. What the heck? But up here. Dang, that's terrible. Okay. Alright, we're still missing leek, horseradish, and daffodil. Daffodil is pretty likely... Yeah, I see one right there in the cutscene. Okay. Pretty likely to be on the way to the community center, so I usually don't worry about the daffodil. What is sharp but not too sharp? Something that you can put a picture in and goes on a wall. What is it? Sharp but not too sharp. You can put a picture in and it goes on a wall. I mean, obviously, like, I think of, like, a nail first. You don't put a picture, like, in a nail. And a nail's also probably sharp but too sharp. I don't know this riddle. It's gonna be some kind of wordplay. I'm not sure, though. I give up. What is it? I need to know the answer. You can't leave me hanging like this. I don't think it's worth going for that clam. A picture frame? I mean, that did come to mind, but I thought that was, like, too obvious. Is it not? Wait, that's just what it is. That just is what it is. What the heck? I mean, you got me. You got me. I was thinking I was thinking, like, there was gonna be some, like, crazy wordplay on it. But it's just a picture frame. That picture frame, those hoodie strings, they are driving me insane. Unequal pizza slices, fonts of different sizes, it's more than I can take. Missing parentheses, uneven capris, Googling askew. Anyone know what I'm talking about? Or am I just singing to myself out here? I gotta make things right, make them the way it's supposed to be. It's my OCD. That is a Rhett and Link song. Have a good one there, Lee. Take care. Thanks for being here. Yeah, it's an all-time classic. It's a banger. I mean, Rhett and Link songs are pretty evergreen. I'll be on my deathbed and like a Rhett and Link lyric's gonna be coming to my head probably. All right, any wild horseradish? Wild horseradish or leek? I do not see either. Hopefully we don't need like both of them for the bundle here. We'll see. Used to listen to that on repeat years ago. It's so catchy. Okay, there's our horseradish. We can't find a leek in the forest, so we're gonna have to hit up the bus stop and hopefully we get one there. Unless we don't need a leek at all, which would be great. Snail we do want, so we'll come back for the snail. As long as we can forge a mussel, the snail means that we don't need to get crab pots, which is a huge, huge time save. Just hoping this run can go the distance. We need leek and spring onion. We don't need daffodil. I think that was the one that was missing there, right? I do that so fast, I often... I have to like second guess myself sometimes. I'm pretty sure it was daffodil that was missing from that. Spring onion time. Don't fail me now, please. Beautiful. That's a lot of spring onions, actually. Image unknown, thank you for the onion emoji. You did it. Now here's hoping we can get a leek nice and early as well. So I do need one. I'll go up to the mountains for a leek if I need to. I'd rather not have to, though. Hopefully we just get one from the bus stop here. No trash can luck so far either. You really can't rely on trash can luck too much for like fish and stuff. It's very cool if you can get like a catfish or an eel or something. There's our leek, perfect. A lot of other forageables here as well. I think I'm just gonna pass on those ones. We've already got a decent amount of like extra forage for money. I think that's fine. Little old cat lady is blessing the stream for the world record. Give her lots of pets for me. Could be like a genie's lamp. You rub it for good luck. Actually, no, you just rub that to get the genie out. It is probably good luck, though. I mean, if you find a genie at all, right? Pet the cat for good luck. Don't leak at the bus stop. That's what the toilet. That's what toilets are for. I mean, realistically, they should have a porta potty or something at the bus stop. TBH. Fingers crossed. Okay, I need to go back for the snail. If the quality fish bundle presents itself, please. Nope. Go again. Go again. We gotta get at least like one run off the ground here. Come on. I've been itching to come back to these runs like so much lately. She's Katrina. Fastest fish farm. Fish. Skip intro. Remix, 7, separate, and go. All the townspeople are taking wild wees in the mountains or going to the spas. There are no bathrooms in the, what the heck did I just do? There are no bathrooms in their houses. I guess, you know, you got a point. Is there a catalog that has a toilet in it, or am I thinking of Stardew Expanded? I swear there's like a catalog. I think that might be Stardew Expanded that had like one of the furniture catalogs has like bathroom furniture in it. It's a little higher than usual, but err on the side of caution, I suppose. Fastest mail check you've ever seen. You know we got it though, because we have the new journal entry down there. Coral might be worth grabbing here. Safa, hello, hello. Ooh, sea urchin's good too. I can sell these directly to Willy when I get down to his shop today, actually, so that'll be good for inventory space as long as I can preserve them that long. Can confirm the toilets exist. Expanded as a full-on bathroom catalog. That's what I was thinking of. Yeah, it's not in the actual vanilla game. Maybe in 1.7, though. 1.7, the toilet update? Can we get it trending? Hashtag let Pelican Town piss. Ooh, snail for 200 is actually really good. Okay. About almost the cheapest snail you could hope for, honestly. No? Do you think it's not a catchy enough hashtag? Do you think we can workshop it? We can workshop it. Craft this. Boom, 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 boom. Couple horseradishes are nice. I wish Mystria had fishing like Stardew. You love the Stardew fishing so much. I mean, I think Mystria leans pretty well into the, into like being a little less like stressful than Stardew in a lot of ways. Stardew can be, I mean, it's a cozy game, don't get me wrong. I find it very, very relaxing, especially like once you know the ins and outs and know what you're doing in Stardew. But this is good forage because I might need both of these. And then I'll grab these up here as well, just in case there's not a daffodil. It's rare, but I have seen situations where there actually isn't a daffodil on the way to the community center. What was I saying? Yeah, Mystria, like, there's no, there's no shop times in Mystria. You can kind of, like, go in and out whenever you want. It feels like very much like it's more built around, like, do things at your own pace than Stardew is. Stardew, you can still do things at your own pace, but there's also, like, time limits and deadlines and things to worry about. It feels, like, less oppressive in Mystria. At least from my perspective. And I think having an easier fishing minigame kind of leans into that idea. I think if they had a fishing minigame that was like similar to Stardew's, it would be kind of like fighting against the balance or like the ethos of the rest of the game. That said, I do love the minigame in Stardew. I saw a video recently of someone doing like they like got a bunch of different like mods for the fishing minigame in Stardew. Like, they have one that's, like, a rhythm minigame. They have one that's, like... They have all sorts of different, like, minigames that were modded into the game. And I was like, I kind of want to, like, look into those and try that. Oh, I forgot to sell the coral and the sea urchin here. That's okay. Do I have any other forage here? I do. I'm going to drop both of these off, actually, just for inventory space. This with me. Okay. Yeah, we don't need those to donate to the crab pot exactly right now. I have to ask, how do you not go insane playing Stardew every week for years without going insane? Because it's an amazing game. Elliot, don't talk to me. Beautiful. Because it's an amazing game, and there's like so many different ways you can play it. I just love it so much. I feel like most people, like, eventually find a game like that for themselves where you can just, like... I mean, I do get burned out on Stardew from time to time, for sure. I need breaks. No game is going to be, like, 100% like you're excited to play it, like, every single time. Eventually, no matter how good the game is, you are going to get, like, bored or fed up with, like, certain aspects of it or whatever. But Stardew, for me, is one of those that takes a long time for that to happen. And when it does happen, it doesn't happen for too long. And I feel like, yeah, most people probably find a game or have a game like that for themselves. Not necessarily Stardew, but probably some game you can just keep going back to over and over and over again. And it never gets old. Especially, like, with the propensity of, like, roguelike games and stuff lately. I actually don't really need to go over here. I have all the forge I need. Like, roguelike games have been, like, become so popular lately in games like it. That they're not necessarily, like, roguelikes, but they're games that are designed to, like, be able to be replayed over and over and over again. So I feel like it's easier and easier to, like, find a game like that. The problem is there are so many games like that out there now, and so many good games that are out like that now, that it's, like, you only have so much time in a day, right? Like, I only have so much time in my life for games that take, like, 500 plus hours, you know? 500 plus hours of commitment. And I have more time than the average person for that sort of stuff because, like, it's my job. It's my job to stream these games and, like, play games and stuff too. So it's like, I definitely have more time that I can commit to it. We need more games that are just, like, bite-sized experiences. I've been enjoying that in the, like, members-only streams. Like Ori and Spiritfarer, the Hollow Knight games, Outer Wilds, games that are just, like, a bite-sized experience. Where you don't have to, like, keep coming back over and over again. No spring onions, rip. That was actually pretty good, too. Go again. Ooh, cute. I love that hairstyle. Hollow Knight is hardly bite-sized. Compared to, like, Balatro or The Binding of Isaac or something like that, games where you can, like, sink literally, like, hundreds or thousands of hours into them, though. You definitely can do that in Hollow Knight. If you want to, like, go for, like, all the crazy stuff, but you can also just, like, experience the story and be done. You look like Esme's cousin. Anna. Fastest fish. Fish. Boom, boom, boom. Boom. 7 nearby, no seed. And go. You'd argue Hollow Knight is bite-sized, Silksong much less. Silksong is, like, way bigger than Hollow Knight. But still, it is a game that, like, you know, it has a story, it has a decided, like, cutoff point. You can keep going back to it to, like, do challenges and speedruns and play, like, self-imposed restrictions and stuff, but you can do that with, like, just about any game. It's not necessarily designed for that. The design of it lends itself to, like, you know, you play through it and you enjoy the story, and then you can leave. Oh shoot, I accidentally double-clicked my freaking bed. Don't you hate that when you wake up first thing in the morning and double-click your bed? Happens to the best of us. Why is my cabin there? Did I mess up my cabin settings? I must have, because there's no cabin down here either. Oh well. Maybe I didn't put it on 7. Maybe I just put it on, like, a couple or whatever. We have not gotten a good run yet. No, we haven't gotten one at the gate. I'll be delighted to see you play Pathless or Journey or Abzu on stream. I know Journey. I think I've heard of Abzu and Pathless a little bit. I left them on nearby. That would probably do it. Oh well, hopefully it doesn't come back to bite me. Here we got a horseradish down there to get as well. Let me get the wood here first. Heard of Pathless from you, I think. Yeah, I think it was mentioned on stream, and then it was Yeah, I mean, it must have been you that brought it up if we're talking about it again here now, yeah. That makes sense. Okay. Grab this. I do like to reorganize my inventory, but, like, technically it is time lost to go into the inventory to do, like, just that. 7 cabins, but nearby. Rip. Random maple seed. Random maple story. Is Maple Story still around? Was Maple Story an MMO, or am I thinking of a different game? I think I always get, like, Maple Story and EverQuest confused. Are they both MMOs? Like, I know Maple Story is, like, a pretty popular game, but I don't know, like, anything about it, really. Really like roguelikes, but I haven't been able to get into Isaac yet. Just hasn't clicked for you. You don't find it super fun yet. Yeah, to each their own, Skittle Ferret. I absolutely love Isaac. The gameplay loop is, like, so addictive for me. But it's not for everyone, that's for sure. Maple Story is an MMO. It's awful now. Let me guess. You open up the home page and you're bombarded with, like, hey, do you want to pay an extra, like, $99 for, like, for 10,000 gold starter pack, like 30 diamonds, like, all that, just riddled with microtransactions, like every MMO is these days? Look, I get it. MMOs are expensive games to, like, make and upkeep. And microtransactions are, like, an easy way to, like, get a bunch of money from whales, basically. People who are, like, just willing to spend, like, absurd amounts of money on your game. But for the average player, it is so bad. It's so bad. It's such a terrible experience. And just, like, invalidates all, like, the progress you could make in the game when, you know, like, if you were rich enough, you could just, like, buy the same progress. It sucks. I will say old school RuneScape has done well in holding to its ethos of not having microtransactions. Like, one of the last holdouts in the MMO genre, I think. Did I get, like, a leak? I did not, so I'm going to sleep until the 12th here. There are a lot of people in Wales who love microtransactions. I mean, probably true. I mean, there must be people out there who really like microtransactions, otherwise they wouldn't keep doing them, right? Or at least people who, like, are so rich that they, like, don't care about microtransactions. It's, like, such a small percentage of the player base. Ship that. They're called shareholders? Good point, good point. WoW is a lot like that now, too. What about WoW Classic? Didn't they do, like, an old school RuneScape style thing where, like, they came out with, like, an old version of WoW called WoW Classic? That's, like how it was back in, like, 2007 or whatever. I played World of Warcraft very briefly back in the day. Back, like, during the, like, Wrath of the Lich King era. It was fun. I never, like, got very far in it, but I did have a fun time for a little while. They did. It's pretty cool, according to my sister and my uncle. Oh, here's hoping that they took another page from old school RuneScape and didn't go crazy with the microtransactions in that one, too. Ooh, Rainbow Shell. Very nice. That's good money right there. I don't think it's the fact people like them. It's the fact that they provide a dopamine hit with instant gratification in-game. We do live in a world of instant gratification these days, where patience and attention spans have been whittled down to, like, nothing, and people just want their instant dopamine as fast as they can get it. Which, don't get me wrong, like, I feel it too. I would love nothing more than to be, like, instantly gratified sometimes. But you gotta appreciate the, like, being able to, like, put in hours and hours of work into something and then seeing it actually pay off in the end as well. Like, the instant gratification feels nice in the moment. That's a big difference. Spring onions, by the way, pray. Oh, we do. Oh, I don't even know if I've ever seen spring onions like up this north. That's kind of crazy. And I do need a leek, I'm pretty sure, right? I don't know which one I was missing, but I'm pretty sure I still need a leek. I think my brain kind of logged that one. You're getting sick? No. Hopefully it's not too bad of a sickness, or hopefully it's a false alarm. Yeah, like, instant gratification is... It feels good in the moment, but then it's gone just as fast. If you work really hard on something, and then you get the dopamine flow afterwards, the, like, feeling of accomplishment and the dopamine lasts longer. It's, like, proportionate. Okay, we do have a leak there. Perfect. Fingers crossed, chat. Fingers crossed. Can we get a run off the ground here? Can we get quality fish? We need the quality fish bundle in order to start actually fishing here. Exclamation point optimism. I appreciate that, Nico. Boom, 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 boom. Take a leak, leave a leak. Dopamine is like a drug. That's the thing. It makes your brain feel good. And if you can keep getting that dopamine, then you're literally addicted to it. I mean, it is a chemical. Yeah, no, that's valid. Specialty fish. We're gonna get a run. We're gonna get at least one run here, chat. Mark my words. Okay. That's alright, we had nearby cabins on that one anyway. Race. Fastest fish. Fish. Skip intro. Remix. 7. Separate. And go. Already got master in fishing and specialty, so surely get quality this time, right? If only it worked that way. What if there's like a method to the madness? What if, like, if we look deep enough into the Stardew Valley code, we can, like, game the system where it's like if you start at specifically like 3 seconds past midnight or something like that. Like, you just look at your time clock or, like, set a metronome or something, and you start the game at exactly the right frame, you can guarantee get the quality fish bundle. Coffee, please. Dang it. Oh, and Geodes sell for a decent amount at least. What if that's a real thing, though? What if, like, in, like, 10 years, we look at Stardew speedruns and we're like, what? They were just gambling on remixed bundles? Didn't they know they could start at the exact right frame rule and get it? I don't know, though. Because I think Stardew, like, seeds are generated by, like, I don't think Stardew has, like, its own specific randomization for that. I think it's, like, the C# randomization thing. I don't know, there's definitely different ways to randomize it, even within, like, the same programming language, obviously. I'd have to look at it. I've looked at the code of Stardew Valley in the past. I think I've even looked at that specific part for the seeds, but I have not looked at it in a while. And I'm also not as technically proficient as someone like Blade, so I wouldn't know. I wouldn't necessarily have the first clue as to what to even look for. Sounds like Super Mario Bros. Yeah, they do that in Super Mario Bros, I think, right? They'll wait on the title screen for like 13 seconds or something before starting the actual run in order to get the right, like, RNG. Because it's based on, like, how... Like, the RNG you get for certain things in the game is based on how soon you start after, like, turning on the console. I mean, maybe if it's console dependent, maybe, you know, playing Stardew on Switch is the play. Could you imagine, though? Have to get used to playing on Switch. That would just be a whole different ballpark. Okay, we only got one wild horseradish so far. Leek dandelion. Okay, perfect. And daffodil. Fantastic. You're just hoping we don't need a sprunion? You mostly play Stardew on Switch? No, I mean, I'm sure it's good. I don't mean to disparage Stardew on Switch by any means. I'm just saying that I've played, like, Stardew on PC for 4,000 hours, so switching control schemes so dramatically like that would probably throw me off. It would probably take a little while to get used to it, for sure. To get as proficient with it as I am on, like, keyboard and mouse. I do actually wonder if, like, controller, even on PC, would be faster for, like, certain inputs if you got good at it. I wouldn't be surprised, like, if, like, certain, like, menuing actions were faster with the controller, where you can just kind of, like, put in the right inputs and it will automatically, instead of, like, having to, like, move your mouse to a specific position, which can be a little more finicky. Aren't Switch load times worse? I do not know. But I wouldn't be surprised. I think in general, like, console load times can't really compare to PC load times most of the time. How many times can I say time? Before you start getting confused with the spice. Time, 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 time. Toss that. Toss that. Grab that, and exhaust. Still missing a cockle for forage, that's okay. Do I need to sleep till the 12th here? I do not, because we already got all the other forage. So we don't need to max out our chances on that. Did I get a foraging level here? I did, okay. Sleep one day, and down we go. Stardew on Switch's league's better than Stardew on mobile? I don't know how many people play, like, Stardew on mobile on, like, a consistent basis. I'm glad it's, like, an option. You know, having more options for, like, places to play the game is better than not. But every time I hear someone talk about the, like, mobile experience on Stardew, it's not, like, great. At least not if you're, like, used to, like, PC or console. Time for a time tea. Welcome back, Lee. You played on mobile? Thoughts, Daisy? Did you have a good experience playing on mobile? Did you get perfection on mobile? Oop. Keep your eyes peeled for a cockle, chat. I was a mobile Stardew player for almost 2 years until my VF got me a Switch, and I had no clue what I was missing out on. Ignorance is bliss. You don't know what you're missing until you've experienced, like, the other side. Got perfection, like, 3 or 4 times on Stardew Mobile? That's wild. Is there something good up here? Red cabbage seeds, no. Just caught my attention because, like, that could be notable in some other runs, like a one-year community center run or whatever. Well, it's good. I mean, it's good to know that it's at least, you know, like, decently functional if you can get, like, perfection and stuff on it. And it's not, like, a huge hassle to play. But I do have to imagine it's a significantly different experience compared to console or PC. Onion emojis, chat? I might be asking too late, though. With the stream delay. Ooh. Onion, let's go. Okay. Ooh, good onions. Not bad, not bad. I appreciate the onion emojis all the same. I think just having the thought out there in the universe helps to convince the game that we needed them. Here we go. 5th time's the charm. Is this our 5th run to the, like, our 5th attempt at this? I don't even know. You can see our attempt counter on the, like, our total attempt counter on these splits. Top right of our, like, split counter there. The 7 is how many runs I've gotten, like, fully completed. 39 is the number of runs I've ever attempted. Let's see if we can make that 8 out of 39. This music is filling me with hope. It fills you with determination. Ba-da-dum, bum, ba-da-da-dum, bum, ba-da-da-dum, bum. Specialty fish. Go again. Got no control over it. Can't get too mad about it. You look like a Cindy. Fastest fish. It'll just go like this sometimes, unfortunately, where you just go for a dry streak sometimes. But if you do enough runs, eventually it'll be offset by like a good streak of just getting quality fish again and again and again. In theory. 3, 2, 1, go. I mean, if I wasn't willing to do this, to commit the, you know, 9 minutes or whatever per reset, I picked the wrong category to be doing, right? Fat fish, not fastest fish? I mean, to be fair, I want the fish themselves to be not the fastest, so I can actually catch them. Speedrunner's fallacy. There we go. Once you finally get set up for a run, then you gotta deal with the yips. Not even just the yips, but like the actual... I mean, this is just the first of many luck checks throughout the entire run, right? This is the most important luck check, is getting the right bundle, but it is just the first of many. Fine Furious, hello, hello. I thought you were playing Mystria and the stream was over. I mean, technically true. I was playing Mystria, and then I wanted to pivot to fish tank speedruns for a little bit, so I started up a new stream. And here we are now. Crayfish, yes. We gotta come back for the crayfish. Unfortunate that it's an expensive crayfish like that, but 600 is very doable. It's a song that plays when Argon's about to win the challenge. No level up challenge enjoyers. If you know, you know. Ooh, this is another good song from the no level up challenge as well. It's like Emily's song, Emily's theme, I think. No wild horseradishes in sight, that's okay. We'll get them next time. Quick hydration break. Actually, no, I'm going to check the trash cans here before hydration. I need my hand for this. Daffodils, not necessarily the most exciting. Maybe a leak up here? Nah. Or behind the tree, perhaps? Modification / work trip right now, so I didn't think I'd get to catch any stream. Well, I'm happy to have you here. I hope the trip is going well. Hope you are enjoying the vacation part of the vacation / work trip. I mean, I hope you're enjoying the work trip part of it as well, to be honest. Hope you're just enjoying the whole freaking thing. Chad, I saw you today. They caught you and put you in a museum. It belongs in a museum. Wait, did you see a raccoon in a museum? The ancestral raccoon of yore? I need more details. I'm so curious now. You may be buying furious, but I'm buying curious. Actually, I'm ace and curious. Like, I don't want to put anything out there. That's not me. You're at the Natural History Museum in New York. Ooh. Green bait, yes. Oh, I forgot I need to go sell to Pierre so I can get the money for the whatchamacallit, the crayfish. I bet that is a really nice museum. I've never been to New York. Have I? No, I've never been to New York. I'm lesbian and curious. Does that work? It doesn't roll off the tongue as well, but I'll give it to you. I'm also lesbian and curious, to be fair. Lesbian and ace and curious. Natural History Museum in New York is so amazing. Yeah, museums in general are amazing. It's so cool just to be able to, like, go there and, you know... Like, I didn't appreciate... I've only ever really been to museums, like, when I was younger, for the most part. And I think I was, like, too young to, like, appreciate, like, how awesome museums actually are. They're so fascinating. I think I owe it to myself to go and, like, see a museum at some point. Just any museum. Just so I can, like, learn things. The older I get, the more I just want to have, like, knowledge for knowledge's sake. And museums are like, a fantastic place to, like, learn about things that you didn't even realize you might care about. Okay, we still need a leek and a wild horseradish, potentially. Let's get to the 12th here. Beautiful. Hopefully forage luck is on our side here. Quick little check there. Field snack. Yeah, that's fine. Not the fastest I've ever done it, but it'll do. That'll do. What am I missing for forage as well? Like crab pot forage. We need a cockle and an oyster. Ooh. Slight time loss on the geodes. That's alright, I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it as long as we can get an actual, like, run off the ground here. I've got a good feeling about this one. I don't know why. I don't know if it's the Leia buns that are filling me with determination here. But something about this run is speaking to me. Call it intuition, call it fish tuition. Not to be confused with the cost a fish has to pay to go to school. Been to the field once a few years ago. Didn't get to see everything, but God, it was incredible. The field in New York. Okay, I thought you were just talking about, like, a field for a second. I was like, is this a field that I should know? But I know I'm caught up with the conversation. I know what you're referring to now. I understand. Lobster here. That would have been nice to know earlier. That would have been nice information for me to have yesterday. Still missing wild horseradish. I've only got daffodil and dandelions. Not great for forage here. Oop, oop. I need a leek and a horseradish. I do not need spring onion, though. Come on, we need to find a freaking horseradish here. Show me a horseradish on the way out of the forest, please. Please? Ooh, I'm not seeing it. I'm gonna head down here. We don't need a spring onion, but okay, there we go. Horseradish. There's often other forage down here as well, so we're gonna need one extra space here for the leek, so just toss the geodes. Nunion. The Shed and Museum of Science and Industry are also your favorite to visit. on your list to visit this summer. Yeah, I gotta get out and, like, visit more places like that. Please, I need a leak. I need a leak. Okay, we're gonna have to go up to the mountains. Actually, it might be faster to go around this way. I think about it. I've always kind of gone back and, like, gone up the other way, but it might be faster because we can go through the backwoods this way as well. Oh, there's an oyster over there. I already have an oyster, though. Okay, there's our leak. Perfect. That worked out. Is it faster to get to the community center going this way or the other way, do you think? I mean, I'm committed to this way now, but it's probably about the same, I would guess. If you visit Chicago, I'll give you a tour. It's not anywhere on my schedule in the near future, but who knows what the future may hold, right? We have a teddy bear museum and one exhibiting local fossilized corals. Weird underfunded rural museums can be kind of fun. They've got a different vibe to them than like the big, like, full-on well-funded museums for sure. Ones where it's just like cobbled together like local exhibits. Oftentimes those are like even more interesting. Well, maybe not more interesting, but they're just interesting like in a different way, I guess. I know exactly the kind of vibe you're talking about. I mean, now, honestly, that goes for, like, a lot of just, like, local attractions, not even just, like, museums in general. Oh, here we go. Oh, I told you I had a good feeling about this run, chat. They wouldn't play Kazoom. They wouldn't put Kazoom in this part of the stream playlist if this wasn't the run. Quality fish. I've got a crayfish to my name here. Come on, please. Yes, I told you. Okay. We got to run. We got a real run. I still need a cockle and a mussel. That's pretty terrible time on the first split. 11 minutes. That is not great time-wise there, but I'll take it. I'll take a run. I'll just take a run in general. I think the fastest I've ever done that split... Well, the fastest I've ever done that split in, like, the animation canceling category, which is where I've done, like, practice, is, like, 7 minutes and 53 seconds, which is, like, a pretty insane run. Okay. It was meant to be. It really was meant to be. Kazoom showed up at the perfect time. Okay, I need a mussel and a cockle. So we're going to go out on the last day of spring here on the 28th, and we're going to have a look at the beach farm. We're just going to do a little screenshot. I mean, the nice thing about this is that even though the first split was a lot longer than normal, we got a crayfish out of it. That's one of the reasons that it was longer than normal, is because we had to go back for the crayfish. Which in theory will save time in the future, because we won't have to get a crab pot. Missing the Kazoom freestyle. I can't focus on the Kazoom freestyle. I'm too focused on the run now that we actually have a live one. I gotta make it count. I actually get to fish, finally, chat. We finally get to fish in the fish tank speedrun. We've just been catching the freaking sunfish over and over again. Need some forage. Cockle storage. On the sand. In the hand. Here with me. Okay, we need a cockle and we need a mussel. Cockle and mussel. Cockle and mussel. I see an oyster there. That's the same oyster I saw last time. Screenshots. I see a mussel and I see a cockle. Beautiful. Okay. They're pretty set. They're pretty, like, far removed from one another, unfortunately. But I see both of them. They're, like, straight up on opposite sides of the farm. I think we're just gonna have to do this. I mean, technically, this is still going to be faster. This is still going to be faster than, like, getting the crab pot and stuff. Even having to, like, navigate all this debris. Maybe I should have gone, like, the other way. So, I should have gone down for the mussel first. So I didn't have... So I could have gone up through this, like, debris-free section here. Curse this tall grass. Alright. That'll be crab pot complete. And now we sleep. We sleep until the 13th of summer. Our rainy day, our fall forage day. Or sorry, not our fall forage. What am I saying? I'm getting too excited. Our crab mating season day for forage. One in chat if you think this is a PB run. 2 in chat if no. I mean, that's making it slightly less likely now. Hootie! Not the Hootie time loss. Hootie blessing. You know what I should look at it as a blessing. The cat is here. Hello, Charlie. Great name for a cat. Love that. Okay, don't oversleep here. Don't be silly. And we're off to the races. Coffee? No coffee. Alright, obviously we keep the cockle, we keep the mussel. Any other forage here we can sell. We don't need as much money as we normally would, because normally we need to save up for a crab pot. So we can afford to spend some extra money on, like, extra trout soups and stuff. Did we get any kind of bait from Willy? I don't remember. There's been so many, like, overlapping runs at this point. Oh, we do have bream bait. I think that's what that is. Okay. Get a little bit of forage here. I mean, there's actually a decent amount of forage. Better to have too much money than not enough. Is that bream bait or sardine bait? I think it's bream bait. It might be sardine bait, though. Either way, we don't need to worry about it right now. Okay, drop all these off. And we finally get to fish. Chat, over an hour into the stream of fish tank speedrun attempts, and we're finally actually fishing. Can you believe it? Here it comes. Gold quality tuna first cast. It's not even a tuna. Not even a freaking regular tuna. Perfect catch, though. It's not bad. Alright, eyes peeled for bubbles. That is bream bait. I was pretty sure. Thank you for the confirmation. Okay, there's our red snapper. The red snapper, tilapia, but I mean, those usually just come naturally. The real stinker is the freaking tuna. This looks very red mullet coated. Perfect catch. Every perfect catch is really good. That's extra experience towards a higher fishing level, which we don't need level 3 for the crab pot necessarily, but I'd probably still want to hit level 3. Oh, that's a tuna. Hold on a second. Hold! There's a chance at a gold quality tuna here, which would be amazing. Amazing to get this early. Either way, I'm happy to have a tuna. Yes! Okay. Everyone calm down. We still need a tilapia, and we need another, like, regular quality tuna. That's really good, though. That's a really good start. Oh, that was almost perfect and treasure. That would have been so good. That is our tilapia. I'm still fishing far out just because I want the fishing experience. I'm getting quality. Well, honestly, wasn't expecting gold. It's rare to get gold. It is like, at least early on like this, it's dependent on your fishing level for a good amount of it. You can just get lucky. That is level 2 fishing. That's kind of crazy. Okay, sell. Fiberglass rod. And then I'm going to go outside. I'm not going to do the split until we get the bait and everything here. Get rid of this. Okay, sell. 100. Do that. Do that. Actually, I should buy the trout soup here as well. Sort that and split. Okay. I don't know if that's really strictly necessary. I'm just going to fish close to the shore here for this next tuna. That's all we're missing now is just a regular tuna. For a second, I thought that was going to be a tuna. Actually, I might... I'm going to fish farther out. I'm going to fish farther out just for the extra experience. I do think it's probably worth it. I didn't even realize that was a gold split on that last one. It's the fastest I've ever done the fiberglass rod split. That's kind of wild. Yeah, I would love to hit like level 3 fishing before we go for the sturgeon and stuff. Okay, I gotta clear this out. That's fine. Trying to focus and get as many perfect catches as I can here, but it's not easy. Certainly not easy. I really hope this would suck if we get the gold quality tuna this early and then fail to get like another, just like a second tuna at all. That would be just tragic. But we're not really like wasting time here at all so far. Because we still want to get like late enough in the day probably here to get the bream. If we finish up this day early, we could get the bream on our fall fishing day instead then. Actually, I should go sell my fish here. Actually, I don't really need the money. Do I even worry about selling? Honestly, a couple extra trout soups could be nice. Dang it. Okay, sell. And then just go all in. I don't think I'm going to need money for anything else, but just in case. Hold out. Okay. Still level 2 fishing. I can tell because of how far our rod is going there, our cast is. There's a pretty noticeable difference once you level up to 3. Still no tuna. But you know what they say, if you can tune a fish, you can tune a ball. What? Need a tuna calling song. I don't think I could ad-lib one of those on the fly. We're not making another like a sturgeon on the fly here, I'll tell you that. Come on, level 3, baby. Level 3 or a tuna. Preferably both at, like, the same time. That would be amazing. Good tilapia catch there. That's level 3, okay. So we don't need to catch anything else, because we're not going to hit level 4 before we go up for a sturgeon. So now we just go for tuna. Which that is not. We know the tuna pattern, now we just go for it. Hello, Ollie. Long time no see. Thank you for blessing the run with your appearance. Now we can get the tuna, right? Now we can get the tuna that we need. Never tell me the odds. Exactly. Exactly right. Come on. I mean, I am glad that it's not the gold quality tuna that we're stuck on, because that would be just an extra qualifier. So once we actually see the tuna pattern, we know that we're done. We don't have to worry about, like, rolling the dice on quality. We have to hit that tuna. We gotta hit the freaking tuna. Come on. It's alright. It's alright. I'm not worried. Maybe I should be slightly worried, but I'm not. I'm gonna eat this tilapia just for energy. Welcome to tuna hell. It happens sometimes, unfortunately. Bro, the trash and the seaweed is such a slap in the face. Should rename the split to Tuna Hell. Get me out of Tuna Hell, please. There it is, okay. If you just whine enough, eventually the game will listen. Couldn't even give me a sleepy tuna after all that SMH. Okay. We're good to go. Drop off this and this. Grab the bream bait. Grab both of these. Heck of a spot for a piece of coral right there. Okay, we want to donate just one of our crab pot fish because we don't want to complete the bundle. That would be time lost to complete it right now. We can donate everything else though. Tuna to quality fish, and then all three of the others to ocean fish here. So do this. Oh, shift click, silly me. Shift click. Bang, bang, bang. We're out of here. And we hope and we pray that we have enough time and enough luck to get a sturgeon right now. I don't want to have to come back on a future day here in summer to get the sturgeon. Might be faster to go up there, but I'm just going to go down to my trusty spot down here. Oh, there's bubbles over there. Ooh, yeah, I think we go for the bubbles. It's not a good spot for quality, which we do need a quality largemouth bass. But the sturgeon is more important right now. We can get the largemouth bass in fall if we need to. This feels like a largemouth bass. I got a perfect catch on it. That's okay. Perfect. Literally, what was I saying about quality? Who cares? What do I freaking know, I guess? Amazing. This looks like a bullhead, which we do need. Nice. Still need a carp, and we need the sturgeon. And a second largemouth bass. There's our carp. Just the sturgeon. Just the sturgeon. Please. This might be our largemouth bass here. It could also be a chub. Yeah, unfortunately. Okay. Oh, and there's... Okay. Lost the bubbles. That's alright. We can just fish close to shore now as well. Only have 1 hour left to see the sturgeon here. Please. I finally made it to the lake. Oh! Oh yeah, I'm here 'cause spring is through. I'm not like other fish, you're gonna learn that soon. You should start with a carp. How does it work every time? How does it work literally every time? I just start serenading the freaking... Oh my gosh. Okay, we don't need this chub. We can go... It's time we can go catch a bream. We have bream bait as well, so let's do that. A little hot swap. It's not guaranteed to be a bream, but it's like pretty high odds. I also don't need the red mullet now I'm looking at. Okay. Way to make a freaking liar out of me, game. In before 5 green algae in a row. Thank you. Okay. Get that out of here. Take that, and we go home. Just swap that off for right now. Okay. And now we sleep until fall. Sleep until fall, and we need fall rain. Where are we up to? 31 minutes. I don't know. It's going to be tight. Because we still need to get to 4 p.m. on the last day for the eel, and that just takes a long time on its own, even if we get lucky on everything else. But this run definitely has legs. It's got potential here. If we get an early fall rain, especially. Could be the difference maker. Okay, get ready. On the 23rd, we have mystery boxes to worry about. Should try catching all the fish in Stardew in one day or something? Nah, that sounds impossible. Doesn't sound very likely to me. Certainly not in 1.5 before all of the, like, fishing quality of life additions in 1.6. Certainly not. Okay. Right here it'll be mystery boxes. We skip that as fast as we can. Which is not very fast, unfortunately. We're 6 minutes over the split time on our PB pace here. I think our PB run did some like weird stuff though. Because like look at how long the last split on the PB run was. We can definitely do this last split faster with all the advantages we've gotten here from getting like not having to worry about the crab pot and stuff. How many attempts did Master Angler 1.6 take again? Like 12? Something like that? I probably got like very lucky, but still. Okay, we're in fall. Earliest fall rain is the 2nd here. Can't be on the 1st. Please. Okay. First week. I'll take a first week rain. Perfect, thank you. That was not bad at all. Not bad at all. Okay, don't need that, don't need that. Oh, do I go fishing here first? I think I just go fishing before I do any, like, donations to clear out inventory space. Because I can get the catfish and I can get the tiger trout right now. The shad and the walleye are not available yet. Could get really lucky with like an eel in the trash can. Or catfish, to be honest with you. Okay. Joja Cola is appreciated, honestly. Appreciated speed buff. That seems like a... Is this a catfish or a tiger trout? I actually want to say tiger trout. My first instinct was catfish, but I feel like this is a tiger trout. Which is kind of a catfish if you think about it. Okay, that's really good, because I feel like tiger trout is less common than catfish. I do definitely need to go and do a donation run here, though, in a second. There's our catfish. Come on, baby. There we go. Okay, toss that. Honestly, the Joja Cola doesn't really matter right now, so I'm just going to leave it there and do a donation run. We need to wait for time to pass anyway. Anecdotally, tiger trout is a run killer. It really can be. Yeah, I got pretty lucky there. I still need another, like a regular largemouth bass. Which I can get later when I go fishing for walleye. I can do that at the mountain lake as well. Okay, we're doing river fish here. We're doing quality fish. We're doing lake fish. Boom, boom, boom. And we're doing night fish. Not doing crab pot yet. Let's go for a sardine. And then Willie's place will open, and we'll see if we have any good bait that we can use. Also check the trash cans as we go. Random red snappers on the ground. I forgot about those. You know, with their energy if I need it. Do I see any bubbles? I do not. This could be a sardine. Okay, that's alright. Definitely not a sardine. Potential, yeah. Sardine is a dart fish, so it does kind of move around a lot like this. It's just very like low difficulty dart fish. I was so sure that was going to be a sardine, to be honest with you. I should check Willie's here to see if there's like sardine bait or anything. Nice, okay. Boom, lava eel bait. Wrong kind of eel, Willie. Wrong kind of eel. Okay, we need shad next. We need a gold quality shad and just any other quality shad. I'm gonna go over here so we can pick up the Joja Cola. We can also do high quality fishing zone here. I'm looking at the timer. There's still potential. If this is a PB, it's not going to be by much. But there is PB potential here, no doubt. We're just looking for a shad. This is all we need here. We already got the catfish. We already got the tiger trout. Walleye's not available here yet. Has the same pattern as the shad regardless. Shad, this is the run? Raise your dang Jeeves. Love that reference. That's a shad. That's shad number 1, okay. That's gold quality. Come on. Don't fail me now. It is almost time for walleyes. Which would be kind of unfortunate, because I'd rather get the shad out of the way before we could have the chance to get, like, duped by a walleye. I've definitely had that happen before, where you hit the walleye time, and then it's like... It's just a crapshoot whether you can get the shad or not. Okay, walleye is officially available. So we're gambling. We're gambling more than we already were. You also fish out farther now so we can get quality walleye. Now it's a salmon. That's one or the other. Please be a shad, because then it can go to the lake, and I can get the largemouth bass and the walleye at the same time. Alright, that's fine. We still needed it. I can't complain. I can't complain. Not now, City of Tears music. It's not the right vibe, City of Tears. Maybe it is, because I'm crying right now. Yeah, I don't think this run has it, unfortunately. Just looking at the timer here. I think we need to catch some of these fish a little faster. Chad? Okay. That's something. This isn't City of Tears? What is this one? Is this one Dirtmouth? Okay, we need walleye and we need largemouth bass. This could be walleye or bullhead. Unfortunately, they do have basically the same pattern. Nice, okay. So now we just need largemouth bass so we can skip any other patterns that aren't potentially it. Which I think this is, actually. Dang, okay. We just need to eel now. Dude, if we had caught some of these fish a little bit faster, just like a little bit fast. Look at the time on this run. Oh, I mean, it was... Because, like, we would have spent less time in the fishing minigame, which means less time, like, paused in the day, so we would have gotten to 4 p.m., like, a little bit sooner. This run's not going to make it, unfortunately, but it had such sauce. Still a really good run. I mean, we got a gold split on the fiberglass rod, so that's already something to be celebrated. Alright. And now we wait. Like it or not, chat, this is peak speedrunning performance right here. There goes world record, by the way. And our PB is not far behind. Sad. Oh, there's bubbles down there. Hopefully the bubbles actually stick around long enough. Bruh. My bubbles! How dare you? Okay, I'll just go back up here then so I'm closer to shore when I need to leave. See how good luck we get on the eel here. There goes our PB. Rip. There's our eel! Oh! The luck, man. This run had luck in a lot of places, just not quite enough. Just not quite enough places. If we had gotten that tuna slightly earlier, might have made a difference. We would have probably still then had to wait on, like, this day to get the bream. So I don't know how much time loss that was necessarily. It felt like a good amount of time loss. Alright. Dopamine release. Who needs instant gratification when you can get all this gratification? Time ends when we see the completed fish tank. Gotta get some magic bait to skip the wait next time. If only there's a way to cheese some magic bait into this. Gold split! 2 gold splits in 1 run? I mean, that was a really fast final day. Dang, dude. Dang, this run had so much going for it. That tuna RNG. That tuna RNG was just diabolical. Ah! I save those splits. You want to update some of your best times? Yes, please. What a run. What a good run. Some of best segments, 35, 37. That's kind of crazy. Imagine getting a 35-minute run of the fish tank. Maybe someday. Maybe someday if all the stars align. Oh, c'est la vie. I think I'm going to call it there, chat. I know we only got 1 actual run, like, under our belts today. I would have liked to get, like, more reps in, to be honest with you, but I think I'm ready to call it there. If I could only get 1 run in, I'm glad it was this run. I'll just say that. I'm glad it was this one. Not quite a PB, but with, like, what was that? With, like, within, like, 1 minute of our PB, basically. That ain't bad. That ain't bad. This cute little freaking Junimo. He's so cute. Alright. Ultimately, we played this really well. The luck is a dagger when it doesn't quite line up, but you absolutely are still keeping it good. You can totally do this. Now, it's only a matter of time. It's only a matter of time before our luck lines up to get a PB and or world record again. That could have been it there. Look at how high that Junimo jumped. He literally jumped higher than my body. That's crazy. All right, chat. I'm going to be out of here. Have a great night. Any of my members, I might see you tomorrow for the Ori stream, depending on whether you want to be there. I'll be there. I don't know whether you'll be there. It should be our, not our final Ori stream, in all likelihood, but we might get to the end of, like, the story of Ori. I'm a poet and I didn't know it. I'll see you tomorrow for that. Non-members, I might be live Monday. I might be live Monday instead of Tuesday, or Monday and Tuesday for that matter. We might just do extra streams next week. We shall see. Yeah, so keep your eyes peeled for that. Until next time, friends, I digress. Be good to one another, be good to yourselves, and we'll see you on the flip side. This is Argon Matrix signing on out. Thank you and have a good one. Bye-bye!